Hey guys. All right, so we're gonna be doing a couple of farmhouse stuff. Now, I did get this at Dollar General. Look how cute it is. It has a little hole slot, but it's like a blank thing. So we're gonna put something on here. It's a really cute saying though. Here's another little board that we're gonna make over, and this one as well. So comment farmhouse and I will give you all the details, okay? So definitely do that. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna be using these three colors mainly, right? And so this is white, eucalyptus, and black, okay? All right, again, keyword is farmhouse. Hit the heart button. You guys, check it out. It has four different sayings on it, and I'm so excited. We're not even gonna use like all of each one. We're just gonna take certain words from it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife and I'm just gonna go across the white lines here where they're separated. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm just trying to tear apart or cut apart the silk screen that's holding all four of them together. And that way I don't have to worry about four separate rectangles to, you know, put back in a bag or something. I can leave them all on one sheet, and that way they're always together, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do this farmhouse-ish one. Hi everybody. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my fuzz cloth. I'm just gonna set this on here. Here is my piece of wood that we're gonna use. I wanna make sure that I'm putting the correct, so that way whenever we go to hang it, it's hanging the right side up, okay? Make sure you double check that, all right? Now, if you don't have surface wax, you can get this on my website if you decide to get this transfer as well. And there's a little wax applicator with it, okay? So I'm just gonna get a little bit of wax here. Now I am going to wax this wood because this wood is not on my website. And typically I always wax wood so it doesn't damage the transfer, okay? Or doesn't pull off. You're so welcome, Mary. Or it doesn't pull off the paint, like the paint on the wood, okay? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so we are doing this thing. It says farmhouse-ish. Now, I thought about putting the entire, I think we're gonna put the entire thing off. Now, if I do, that just means that the H will not be on there all the way though, okay? So like part of the H is gonna have to come off. Do you think that's gonna be a problem? I mean, I could like, we could just do farmhouse-ish. And I might be able to take it and put the saying at the top. You get what I'm saying? The definition part. Farmhouse-ish. Oh, it's crooked. Hold on. Hold on. I think that looks pretty straight. Pretty straight, right? Okay, we're gonna go with it. It's fine. If I mess up, I will just, I don't put a lot of wax on. I just kind of like swipe this around inside the wax jar, and then I put it on. It's kind of hard to say like how much to put on. You just get a feel for it. Like just try a little bit the first time. If your transfer doesn't stick at all, maybe try a little less. If your transfer sticks too much, try a little bit more. Okay, let's see. But I think that transfers in your mystery bundle. Yay, how exciting. Well, you'll be definitely getting that here pretty soon because they were all shipped out already. So now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take the black piece and I'm gonna apply it. And if you can butter bread, you can do this, okay? So what I tell people whenever I do events and they're doing like a make and take, or when I do workshops, is there is a circle on there. Take your thumb, put it on the circle, and thumb down when you swipe, okay? So you grab a little bit of paste, thumb down, and we're just gonna swipe across. Once you feel that you've got, you're buttering that toast, you know, I want you to wipe off the extra butter. Don't judge me, but I sometimes will put the extra butter back in the lid. But then I pick off the crumbs. Like if there's a lot of crumbs, don't put it back in there because you don't want stuff growing. But learned that the hard way. So anyways, once you're done with that, swipe it back in the jar, and then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna pull this up. Oops. Hang on, let's see. I think this is my black paste. I think I've been having some problems with this particular paste. So, but I still use it anyway. I don't know why I just don't swap it out, but it's fine. I will see how this works. If it doesn't work, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna go back over it with another coat of wax, and then I will fix it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it. Okay, so that is gonna put it on there. Kind of looks cool though. It's a little gray, a little black. All right. Georgie, I don't send out an email every month. I just send out one email when you join club, and it sends you the link to our private club group. So go into your email and search in the search bar. Well, I mean, you're in the club group already. So I don't know I'm not sure what email you're looking for, but send me a message and I will check for you. Okay, or I'll help you out. So let's see. Thank you. You love bread, so you'll be able to do it. Good. It is really easy. Sometimes things like this happen. Like, don't even freak out because there's no craft emergency. Okay, like it's not that big of a deal. If it doesn't come out how, you know, maybe you saw me do it, or how you think it's gonna come out, it's totally okay. It's just crafting, right? Everything can be fixed. So we're gonna let that dry. I am going ahead and cleaning off my transfer real quick, so that way we can use it again. And I am spraying it with water. I forgot my little tub of water today, so I'm having to do it how I used to, with just spraying and wiping down. Okay? So, sprayed and wiped down. Let me dry that off a little bit. And I'm gonna set it on the side to dry, so we can come back and use it in a second. Okay, so anyways, this little block is from Dollar General though, and it's so cute. It has a little thing there. You can put it on there. Okay, so that was one. Next, we have this little guy. I think this one's awesome because you can turn it, right? And it has just a little screw, and that little screw you just tighten it and it's gonna hold it into place. Okay, so how we're gonna use this is we're gonna take one of these colors, not one of these colors, we're gonna take one of these sayings real quick. Let me clean off this little one. You can just clean it off with like a wipey. That's usually the easiest way. Sometimes I like spray some water in my little bath mat and then just kind of wipe it off like that too. I think I have my wipies over here. Just join, Tammy, just join. You guys, we have 1 day left for February, and I don't know if you guys can see a little sneak peek over here. Do you see the little red thing? Ah, that's for next month. Okay, so anyways, if you want to get something super cute like that, definitely go and check out my live in the VIP group for information. Okay, I give you, like, show you the whole transfer and everything. So here we go. We're gonna do Life is Beautiful. Oh no, that's the one we're gonna do on the other one. Hold on, we're gonna do Blessed on this one. I forgot. Thank you like it? I know, it's super cute, right? So remember, that's actually today is the last day to get that transfer. Tomorrow is the last day to get that transfer. So jump on in. Don't wait too long. Don't wait till last minute. It's already kind of last minute, but you still got time. So we're gonna do the word blessed right here in the middle. Okay. And I think that's pretty close. We're gonna move that over a little more. Maybe there. All right, we're just gonna do the word blessed. Let's go ahead and use some white. But Tammy, type in the word club and join. I like to use the darker side of the fuzz cloth when I am fuzzing. Yeah. You could use the other side if you wanted. I mean, I guess I would say the darker side is for like regular fuzzing, and the lighter side you can use for light fuzzing. Like if you don't want to pick up too much lint on the back of your transfer, then use the lighter side. Ah, I'm making a mess today. Yikes. Let's pull this up. I'm gonna wiggle it a little bit. Yay! Cuteness. Evelyn, this is my page. You are on it. You are on the page. You're good. If you're talking about the club group, that is in your email. The terry cloth side is what I use, the darker side. The microfiber side, I use it for drying, to be honest with you. I use it for drying. All right, let me set that over here. So that's drying as well. Ta-da! So this one is done. Not too much to it. And I even have a little bit of, I have that ribbon, but I also have a new one. Let's use this blue. Let's add a little bit of blue in there, right? Okay, so we'll just tie it. Ah, not in the paste. Not in the paste. Let's get ourselves a little bow. Okay. I tried doing it the opposite way, but I cannot, so I'm gonna have to turn it around real quick and tie this bow, okay? So just hold tight. Okay, so I do want to show you this part about tying a bow. Let me see. So first of all, I like to go ahead and tie it all the way through, right? This side, I'm gonna go ahead and create my loop. Make sure I'm doing that right. Okay, I'm creating my loop. Y'all, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do it backwards. This is so hard. Okay, so you make your loop here. Now, instead of like the normal under and pull, I'm so trying, but this is not working. I'm just gonna have to like turn this way. Can you guys see that? Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? So I'm gonna do that. Now, instead of the normal go under and through, I'm actually gonna go over and pull up. That way both of my bows, both of my things right here are on the top side, okay? So let me make it prettier now. Let me bring it down a notch. So I hope that made sense. Okay. All right. Now let me cut it the correct way. And ta-da! Yay! I just need to like pull it tight. Rah. We'll get it. I think like bows and making ribbons is all about just fluffing it until you feel that you've got it where you want it, okay? Well, welcome. Okay, so now that we have that one done, my nail's about to break. Do you guys have that problem? My nails are like really thin at the moment because I used to have my nails done all the time, right? And I was taking a little bit of a break, and then we're about to go on vacation, so I'll get them done before we go on vacation. But they're just so thin. I'm so sad. All right, so now we're gonna do one more, and this one is Life is Beautiful. Okay. And we're gonna do the word beautiful right here. And I'm gonna use the eucalyptus. Ooh, it's so pretty. Brand new jar. Okay, we're gonna get that all on real quick. And you guys, if you are on, hit the heart button for me. That way I know you're here. And then type in the word farmhouse so you can get all the details, okay? All right, let me wipe that off. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift this, we're gonna dry it. Okay, we're gonna dry this really quickly, and we're gonna do the Life is above it, and then we'll wash our transfers. Okay, let's see. I got him. Thank you. All right, let's get this part. Thank you, Rose, I got him. And we're gonna do Life is above it. We'll do this one in black. And pull up. Ta-da! Now I can go ahead and spray this and wash it. Oh, I know, right? So I have one of those bow makers as well. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere. I don't even use it. I bought it to help me, but I ended up just not using it. I think I'm just a little stubborn. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this by hand. And anyways, do I use it? Nope, because I don't know where it's at. I think I used it a couple of times, but I also don't make like really big bows. Mine are just super small or easy to make. That's my whole goal with everything I do, is I want it to be easy to make where you don't have to go, you can just, you know, quickly make something. All right, so I'm wiping this transfer off. I do want to give it a quick clean real quick because I don't want it to be difficult to wash later, you guys. As Riley wears them more. I know. Well, I bought stuff to make her bows a while back. So I did get into bow making there for a little bit, but it's like I had Riley and then I just forgot how to do everything. I did. I was making her bows. I was making a couple of headbands. Well, I attempted to make the headbands. I did make her a couple of bows while I was pregnant. And then, yeah, just, I don't know what happened. So this one just says, life is beautiful. Now what you could do is we could paint this black, or we could even paint it the eucalyptus color if we wanted, right? I'm thinking about painting it black though, because I think I would really like that. So I'm gonna come back on and we are gonna attempt to fix this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually get my new jar. I'm gonna get my new jar of black velvet paste and I'm gonna test it out. I do wash my mats and my cloths. Yeah. You can totally wash them. Let's see. You guys see those? All right, what am I getting? I am getting surface wax. So let's go back on this. I'm gonna put some surface wax on here again, just to kind of help with whatever's already here. All right. Now let's open up this jar. All right, good. Got it. I like to just wipe off the lid and then throw this thing away. Now, I will tell you that some jars do not have a lid, and it's totally okay. Manufacturer problems. They don't always have everything you need when you need it, right? So let's go ahead and fuzz this transfer real quick. And now I'm gonna line it back up. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back on there. Find the right spot. Okay, so I think that looks good. Let me grab my mini squeegee right here. Let's see. The wax definitely helps with the paint not coming off, like the surface that you're using. So it's not going to pull the paint off of the wood. It also helps with the transfer not sticking super hard to your surface. And I will tell you, I do only use, or I do not use wax when using chalkboard, okay? 100% do not use it with chalkboard. It leaves a weird little residue. Look how awesome that is. See, that totally works. So I do think that it was my paste. And if that happens to you and you feel that like when you do certain projects and some of the paste is not sticking, just contact customer service, you guys, 100%. They are the best people to work with. So just contact them and they will advise you on what you can do. And if they're seeing a lot of issues with maybe that particular color and they're getting a lot of that, they'll send you some information on how to get it replaced, okay? So definitely, if you have issues, just contact them. Yeah, I know. It's just the supplier, you know, like they run out of so many things, and it's like things you don't even think that would I don't know, that they would run out of. So, but anyways, which one do you guys like? Do you like the pillar sign? Do you like the Life is Beautiful on the board and base, or do you like the little Farmhouse-ish one? Let me scoot this one in so you guys can see all of them. Ta-da! I think they're all cute. But yeah, let me know which one you like. Yeah, I usually only use wax on wood. Also, if I layer paste on top of paste, I will wax it as well. Like how I waxed on top of the black paste. Since I was layering it on top of existing paste, that is also when I waxed. It just happens to also be wood, so I just went ahead and just waxed the whole thing. But yeah, definitely wax on wood and when layering. Those are my two things that I typically do or use wax for. Yay, I'm glad you guys liked it. All right, so now that we've cleaned these off, let's close up our jar of black real quick. I'm gonna clean off this little mini squeegee before it gets too dirty and it doesn't get cleaned. Clean that off. Close this little thing up. So the only one we didn't use was the Homestead. But I do think they're all super cute. Right? Let me see. Ta-da! Farmhouse-ish. I think that's funny. That's kind of me. Like, I'm farmhouse-ish. It's like a farm here. That's what I feel like. Without the farm, right? It's a house without the farm. What was it? It says a rustic dwelling minus the actual farm. I know, the farmhouse-ish. I think it's hilarious. All right, so I dried off these. Now let me move some of these out of the way so I can show you guys how to put this back on. Okay, so it doesn't really matter the order you put them in, but just make sure that they are dry. Okay, and then you can start setting them back on, like so. And that way, you do want to put these back on, because if you don't, I mean, they're just like stickers. I mean, they are sticky, they're just like stickers. So stickers without backer sheets, you guys, it's gonna lose its adhesiveness, okay? Thank you, I'm glad you guys love them. So type in the word farmhouse and I will send you the link where to get this transfer as well as this board if you liked this board. This was from Dollar General, so that's not on my website. I also have this board online, and then I gave you the option to get these 3 colors, you guys, but they're gonna be in the form of a paste packet, so you don't have to invest in a full jar. You can just do, you know, a couple of small projects with it. It'll save you some money. But if you feel that you wanna put this on maybe some wood that you have laying around the house or in the backyard or something you found that you wanna repurpose and like paint over, definitely go and get the surface wax before checking out. It is on my website, okay? So whenever you go in to grab some of these items, grab the surface wax and this wax applicator. I actually do believe this is still out of stock now that I'm thinking about it. I am so sorry. If it comes back in stock this week, I will let you guys know first thing, okay? So as soon as I find out when it comes back in, I will let you guys know here on the my page. You are going to put more words to the farmhouse sign. Oh yeah, I thought about it, but I think I like it just like it is. I was debating on putting it at the top, but I figured I might as well just leave it. So, anyways, yay! But you guys, look how cute. It's totally on cardboard. And it's next month's transfer. That's part of it. So is this little thing right here. That's part of next month's transfer. Minus the buffalo plaid. That was just something that I had. But anyways, if you didn't watch the VIP and the VIP group, go in there. In the featured section, it says all about club. Watch it. I kid you not, is going to be totally worth it. If you have the slightest doubt or like, I don't even know how to say that. If you have the slightest interest in trying this out, do it today. Do it today because you have today and tomorrow to purchase in the club group a few promos that I provide my club members only, okay? So if you want the stuff for next month, you have to purchase it today or tomorrow in the club group, okay? So at the end of next month, we will be purchasing for April. So in order to get next month's stuff, you need to be in it the month before, okay? So, alrighty, you guys. Well, that is it. Go watch the video if you haven't. Type in the word club if you're just like, I'm gonna go for it. Type in the word club because we have almost hit a huge goal that we had to increase, so that was super awesome. But we are very, very close, and we have today and tomorrow to hit it. But anyways, thank you to all of you guys for hanging out, and hit the heart button if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Y'all take care. Have a good night. Bye.